Hello, mi gente. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing some Boruto spoilers. We got spoilers for the upcoming 4 episodes. And so far, from what I can tell you guys on these episodes, we're going to have a change of scenery. There's going to be some conflict. And I'm assuming and I'm hoping that at the very least, there's something that doesn't beat around the bush too much. It's not something that gets dragged on too much, okay? So we're going to start out with the first episode, which is called Boruto and Sarada. We've already seen a preview of this episode on this week's episode, at the end of this week's episode. So you guys already kind of can tell what it's going to go and be about. But it says here, the 5 Kage of various villages are about to gather together in Konoha for a summit. At such a time, Boruto made a graffiti on the Hokage face sculpture and finds himself getting scolded more strictly than usual. Meanwhile, Sarada has decided that becoming the Hokage is her new goal and wanted to get more progress out of her training. So it seems like a beginning, like a starter episode, you know, like when they kind of introduce you to like a new arc. That's basically what this episode entails from what I can already see. And it's going to be kind of dope. I guess we get an insight on how Sarada decided to become the Hokage and, you know, what she's going to do to train even further. Because we do know that at some point she's going to become an actual ninja and do missions with Team Konohamaru. So it's going to be kind of cool just to see that happen. Now, episode 25 here says, The Adventurous School Trip. It says, Boruto and the others visit the Hidden Mist village in the Land of Water for their academy field trip. After looking at the village, which is full of life, Boruto finds it hard to believe when their guide, Kagura, tells them that the village was once nicknamed the Village of the Bloody Mist, and that their students killed one another. Meanwhile, there are a few Mist Ninja who are not satisfied with the current state of their village. So you can kind of tell here from the very last bit of this description that there's going to be some kind of conflict that's going to start out, specifically with Hidden Mist Ninja. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention really quickly was the fact that, you know, they're going to go to the Hidden Mist village, and it's actually kind of cool that we're going to have a different village altogether to go to, and we're going to meet new characters, which is always kind of cool. Now, I actually tried to find who this Kagura person was, but for the life of me, I cannot remember if I saw them in the anime or not. I tried to search it, and all that came up was some kind of character from a Naruto game that was exclusive to like America or something like that. But I will try to find out if like I can find it before I, you know, edit the video. I'll put it in on the screen so you guys can probably see. Okay, so we're gonna move into the next episode. It's called The Net Mizukage. Boruto and the others visit the Ninja Academy of the Hidden Mist Village as a part of the field trip. Guided by the 6th Mizukage Chojuro in the Mist Village, huge emphasis is given on swordsmanship, and Boruto is excited at the sight of their daily lessons. Chojuro suggests a sparring match between Boruto and Kagura. Okay, so let me tell you guys right now why this specifically got my interest. This specific episode could be why Boruto in the future ends up having a sword just like Sasuke's, okay? Because it seems here that he's very interested in swordsmanship and whatnot, and that this may be the one thing that kind of gets him, you know, that starts the whole thing with him having a sword. That's why this one got me excited, because it could be kind of like the origin as to why he started using the sword in the first place. Now, again, they do mention this Kagura person. For the life of me, man, I wish it was an old character, but I want to believe he's a new character. Okay, I truly want to believe he's a new character that's around Boruto's age. Otherwise, they wouldn't make Boruto spar with somebody that was a much stronger opponent than him and an older opponent than him, right? Anyways, the last episode that's listed here says Shinobi Bout of Classmates. Hachiya, who used to go to the academy with Kagura, kidnaps Denki in order to lure Boruto and the rest. To save Denki, Boruto and Kagura tries to follow Hachiya, but a large number of his fellow ninja gathers and attacks all at once. At that moment, Kagura reveals the truth behind a surprising fact. So we don't know what that surprising fact is. Overall, these episodes do look interesting. Boruto and Sarada, the episode 24, doesn't really seem all that great to me. It seems more like, hey, you know what, let's just do the whole kind of cool down period. Because as I told you guys before, when Boruto's done with an arc, they have like a cool down period where they come out with episodes that aren't really about much. You know, they're not really about anything. But it seems like they're kind of breaking the chain here the very moment they start the school trip. Because once they start the school trip, you know, we have a change of scenery, and there's gonna be new characters, and therefore it's gonna be a new conflict. So at the very least, we're not gonna be getting like 6 episodes worth of quote-unquote filler. It's gonna be more like 1 or 2 episodes, and then we're gonna move into the good stuff. Okay, so I do like that a lot. I am interested in seeing the episodes nonetheless, because you never know if it's gonna be exciting or not. It's just from what I'm reading, I just don't think it is gonna be all that great. Overall, let me know what you guys think of these episodes. Let me think if you, I don't know, if you think they might be a decent enough episode for you to want to watch it, or do you think it might be a hard skip? Because I know a lot of you guys, depending on how the episode looks on the preview or what it might entail, you guys might just skip it if it's not too interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.